Hello, guys. I'm Drew from Aenly, and you're listening to Brutally Delicious Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, you're listening to the Brutally Delicious Podcast. I am Bruce.
It's quarantine, Chris.
Yes, did I just hear a can opening already? I'm going to have to join you on the next one. I'm still nursing the coffee and some Bowberry biscuits my son made, so.
It's a Diet Coke. I was actually just being facetious.
Well,
if it was a Saturday or a Sunday, that would probably be a beer, but you know.
You're right.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Give me 1 second. Trying to figure out. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I didn't have my video on. I have it on now, I think. I put it on the Skype office.
It looks nice. It looks nice.
Yeah. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Just enjoying the day today, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to do.
I hear ya. Sorry, Bruce is having some technical difficulties. He's a little
Are you there?
Oh, hey, Bruce, you're back.
Hey, it's working. Oh,
Ooh.
Thank God. Sorry, Andrew, we've been having some difficulties lately.
Are you Here's a funny question. Are you speaking into the right side of the mic?
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Bruce had to move everything and you know, he has a problem with the out to in rule with audio, so he used to work at the Hit Factory in New York, but you wouldn't know it by his microphone ability here.
Oh, man.
Hey, Bruce, are you there? Welcome to the Brutally Delicious Podcast. I'm the co-host, Chris. Who are you?
Hello. Hi. I am Andrew Lopez, a.k.a. Drew from Aenly. I'm the vocalist for Aenly.
Okay,
yes.
we were trying to figure out how to say that name when we were looking at it. So
yeah, it's a common tongue twister for a lot of people. A lot of people look at it and they think it's Aenly or anally, and we're like, not so much.
yeah. Well, that's what I was like. Is it anally? And Bruce is like, no, we're not going with that. So it's Aenly.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
So for anyone that's never heard you guys, give us like a 2-sentence boardroom pitch on why they should listen to you.
We have a similar sound to a lot of other bands, but there's just something to us that has its certain uniqueness. It might be it's the older tendencies that we have from that we've been derivated from our inspirations, or it's just everyone asks us what kind of genre we think we are, and we don't even know how to answer that because we think we sound unique from everybody else as we've been compared to, which is good that we've been compared, but you know, we always kind of feel like it's our own sound.
Well, yeah, I just threw on Up in Smoke and it basically knocked me on my ass. So,
oh man, thanks. That's awesome.
Which is really cool. Like, that's one thing about this podcast is we get to meet a lot of bands that we wouldn't necessarily meet or hear.
Yeah.
You know, because we do everyone from like, you know, we have big acts to newer acts. And that's one of the cool parts. So how are you guys dealing with the COVID situation right now in terms of promoting your record?
At first it was a little stagnated. We wanted to go out and do stuff when this first initially started happening. But we have slowly been starting to rehearse more and more. We actually just got done with the rehearsal on Sunday, which was actually one of our best ones because we actually ran through a playthrough of Up in Smoke, and it was our first take. And after the take, we were discussing it and all the little nuances in between. And Riggs, our guitarist, was like, "Do you hear knocking?" So we opened the door to our studio, and there was another band, and they were like, "Oh man, sorry, we just wanted to say like that was awesome. Like we heard you from across, and that shit smacks." And we're like, "Oh man, that was really cool." Like I don't know, we have fans, you know, but they're more immediate, and for people to react like that, it was awesome.
Yeah, where are you guys located?
In the Laverne area of San Bernardino County in Los Angeles.
Okay, so is it pretty heavy COVID laden there right now, or?
Somewhat. They're required to wear masks and everywhere.
Yeah.
Not a lot of places are open, and if they are, that's not open for long. It's open to like 4 maybe.
Yeah, but rehearsal
But,
rooms are open.
Oh yeah. As far as the studio goes, yeah, we have a studio that we go to that our drummer Connor actually.
Oh, what are you gonna give me the finger, you fucking asshole?
Hello.
I don't know what's this guy. They call him old metal guy. I don't know why.
Old metal guy meet new metal guy.
Old fat metal guy. Yeah. So, anyways, so you're in your rehearsal space. Are you guys adhering to social distancing rules in your rehearsal space, or is there not enough space to do that?
There's actually not enough space to do that. But we do try to keep as much distance as possible, just so everyone feels comfortable, and that we're not all gonna die.
I've been in some tight rehearsal rooms, like the studio I'm in right now, I'm an audio engineer, and where I am, obviously you can't see it because I have this dumb background effect on, with this terrible logo. I don't know whose logo this is, but this is bigger than. Sorry, here I'll turn it off so you can see it. So this is bigger. This is bigger than any rehearsal room I've ever been in.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
it's like 400 square feet, but like. I've been in some rehearsal spaces that were like 150 square feet or 200 square feet, where it's just like everyone's jammed around the drums and the PA is getting blasted with cymbals, and it's just like, it's fucked. So is that the kind of space you guys have, or what do you got?
I would say about 300 square feet.
Oh, that's comfortable.
Give or take. It's not too small, but it's enough to where we all have a little bit of leg room, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Bruce, are you there?
Yeah, I'm totally here. So are you guys doing anything different? Maybe I missed this because I was trying to fuck up, but are you doing anything different to interact with your fans? You know, a lot of people doing live streams and Twitches and all kind of stuff like that. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, actually, my guitarist and I, Riggs, mainly do it, but we've been doing little live streams here and there, just kicking the shit, just asking fans like, hey, what's up? What have you been going through? If you guys want to talk about anything, come in and bring it up. Or if you just want to listen to music, we're open to suggestions, type of thing. So
that's actually kind of a cool idea. Like, hey, you want to just listen to music and chat? Are you doing that over Zoom or
like
Facebook or Instagram? Where are you doing it?
Well, we usually do it through Facebook. We haven't gotten a big audience on Instagram yet.
Yeah.
Once we start to get the ball rolling more and more, it's gonna more expand, and we're gonna be doing outlets such as Zoom and Instagram, and probably even start our own podcast. So once that gets into fruition, we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm just old school, but Instagram is not something I ever got into. I would rather read about what people are doing than like see a photo of some Photoshop person like on a beach, like yay, I'm not into that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on keeping up with everyone's stories. I don't even post a lot on my own personal account.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of do what I do and go with the flow.
I post a lot of shit, but it's mostly just Bruce posting and tagging me in it.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Some exposure is good exposure.
Yeah, we do a lot of podcasts. My company does a lot of posting on Facebook. Well, we haven't been for a while, but we did for quite a while, where we make virtual instrument software and we post about what we do. So, can I ask you a question? This is not related to Aenly, right? Aenly, that's how you say it?
Aenly, yes.
Yeah, so see, Bruce, I was right. You were wrong.
You don't even want to know what he was thinking.
But he was the one that said it, not me.
Yeah, I actually said it because we've gotten that before.
Well.
But anyways,
like, Aenly.
What earphones are you using for your mic? I want to know.
For me?
Yeah. What mic are you using right now?
Right now, I'm using my in-ear earbuds, Skull Candies.
Okay, man, the mic sounds quite good.
Oh, thanks. I was gonna ask if it was okay.
Yeah, no, it sounds better than Bruce. So.
Can you hear me now, by the way?
Barely, but yeah, you're there.
What the hell's happening today?
You got some weird echoing thing
Slight
going
lag.
on. I think you have both your computer and your phone on at the same time.
Anyway,
Well, I don't know what to do here. This is a fucking mess, Bruce. Okay, so we got the boardroom pitch.
Mhm.
Is the record out now, or have you just released the new single?
Yeah, the new single is out right now on Spotify and all social media platforms. We don't have an album quite yet. We have an EP that we actually released before that one, before our single, which is also out on those platforms. We are currently working on a new single. We have maybe like 5, maybe 6 songs just waiting to go.
Yeah.
We've just been waiting to get to them. We really wanted to focus on Up in Smoke first because it was this new single coming out, and we're actually going to shoot a music video for that one at the end of August. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So once we do that, we're going to push everything out.
Yeah, it's a crushing tune.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So
after that, we've got like maybe 4 that we could immediately come out with, and then boom.
yeah,
Maybe an EP, or we might release singles.
Are you guys recording yourselves, or are you working with a producer and engineer? How is that all working?
Oh, so the music genius behind all this is actually our guitarist Riggs. He writes the drums, the guitars, and the bass and everything except vocals because he can't do that. That's why he needed me.
I sense some LSD in the room. No. Lead singer disease. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
No, they give me shit for that all the time. It's funny. Oh man. But yeah, he comes up with the ideas originally, and I would go over and I hear it, and then I put whatever lyrics I have, add it to it, and we just build up from there. And with Up in Smoke, that was our process, and we actually got that song out and finished within about 4 days.
Isn't that cool how technology allows it? Like when if you're as old as Bruce is, and like you'll remember having you're too young to remember working with tape, but like if you were working with tape,
I've heard many stories.
You could never do that, or even if you were even working on a mixing desk, you would never be able to do that. Like it's just too painful and too cumbersome and expensive. You know, like
I can imagine so.
Like you can't just go to your friend's house and cut a radio-ready rock track. You know, you have to pay. Like, I remember in Vancouver, I was paying to go into the warehouse, which is a beautiful room owned by Brian Adams. It's like one of the best rooms in the world, but it was over $2,200 a day.
Whoa!
Without an engineer.
Yeah. And then you pay for tape and the equipment rentals and everything else.
Yeah, 15 minutes of tape was $225.
Yep.
And if you wanted anything besides what was on the SSL, you had to rent it.
Dang.
Which, by the way, despite your opinions, is a killer machine.
Yeah, no, the SSL is a good thing if you're into like having 10 tons of air conditioning in your place and a power bill that would like pay a mortgage every year. But you know, sorry.
All right, Andrew, before we go, we're going to ask you the most important questions that we get from our listeners, and we have to ask every artist.
Sure.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Actually, argument could be made for yes.
Whoa!
I think
Just put it on its side.
Yeah.
There's cold cuts that do the same thing. It's just
absolutely. I'm 100% behind you.
Okay,
Is
so then,
soup?
no, wait. So what's that little piece of bread then that joins the bun? What do you call that?
The joint? I don't know.
I
didn't take anatomy.
I think the joint works, but that's not what we've been told.
No, that's not what was told to us before. But maybe we shouldn't say what we were told before.
So somebody
I'm
called
curious
it
now.
Hot dog hymen. Okay. Hey, Bruce, you should blow your nose.
You can see right on up there?
Yeah, you got like a massive boog, dude. What
Awesome.
the fuck is going
So
on?
listen, so
Bear cub.
I'm
right
so
tree.
sorry. We're usually very professional, but is
No, we're
cereal,
not.
is cereal a soup?
Cereal is soup. I'm gonna say no on that one.
See, I think you're wrong because what's the definition of soup? Just liquid in a bowl, right?
Hot liquid in the bowl.
Why? Because you can get cold like Russian soup, like borscht or gazpacho, or. So what's the difference between like a gazpacho and I don't know, Fruity Loops or whatever they call them?
Because I can get Fruity Loops at Stater Brothers.
So, but wait. So if you're saying they made tomato loops, no, beet loops, which sounds disgusting. But if they made beet loops and you put milk on it, that would be considered a soup because it was beets.
Wait though, but would the milk turn red?
Brown.
I don't know.
That's a good question. It might mix well. It might maybe a pink.
I don't even know why we're having this. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh man,
Bruce has fucked this right up, and I'm so thankful that you're being a good sport about it because, well, I'm always very prepared and professional, but Bruce very rarely researches anything. He just kind of sets stuff up and then leaves it up to me to do
go with
everything.
the flow.
Yeah.
Go with the flow, right?
It's actually the opposite is usually what happens. But if you've ever listened to this podcast before, everyone makes fun of me for not being prepared. In one episode, we were talking to this really big band from Holland, and I called them the wrong name. And he was like, "That's not our name." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh.
Only the best here, Andrew. We are only the best.
Yeah, he laughed though. He laughed about it. He loved it. But at the same time,
I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you with one thing because we got to move on. I know you're at work over there, but where are you on urethral sounding?
Oh God!
I'll have to say it's coming along quite nicely.
So I'm not sure if you're familiar with, if you even want to admit to it, but we did a podcast with the guys from Allegiant, the death metal band from San Diego, and we were talking to the singer, and somehow him and Chris started talking. I'm going to get myself out of this one quickly. Him and Chris started talking about urethral sounding, which you know what that is?
You don't want to know, but if we tell you, you're going to cringe.
Don't Google it at work, but apparently
don't Google it at work. Yeah, don't.
Apparently, people like to things down there.
They like
or up there.
They get sexual pleasure from putting things up there from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you cringe, right? You're like, ugh. Yeah.
We're gonna leave you with that visual for the day.
God.
If fans want to find
crossing my legs now.
If fans want to get in touch with Aenly, you guys
Aenly.
You're Aenly. Better than what you had said earlier, so we're good. If fans want to get in touch with you guys, can you give out your social media and all your contacts?
Yes, actually, we have a website. So if you go to www.onlyband.com, it'll have all our links to all of our social media outlets and all of our media platforms as well, like Spotify, iTunes, and etc.
Okay, cool. And like you said, you're pretty active.
Before we go, you said only.com, but people won't know how to spell that. So it's AENLY.com.
Yes, indeed.
And you said you're pretty active. And you're pretty active, you said, online, so people will be able to interact with you if they want to jump on there and chat.
Yes. Anytime anyone wants to come and chat and just send a message of good thanks or, just showing support in any manner, we're more than happy to respond and say what's up.
I'm going to be sending this track around to my friends today. Thank you so much. All right.
Hey, man, thank you so much for taking the time. I love the track. We're going to get it shared out today.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. That was a great laugh.
Sorry. Hey, that's what we usually do. Things get crazy on this show. But usually it's a little bit more organized. But Bruce,
Whatever.
No worries at all. As long as I get to talk to anybody like this, it's awesome, man. I appreciate it.
At the end of the day, be well and stay safe, my friend.
Thank you. You guys as well.
Yeah.
We'll
Bye-bye.
talk to you soon. All right, bye.